did you decide to take this on? I mean, it's obviously not something that's going to make you particularly popular. And I think you have a history of taking on topics of that sort. I mean, what's driving you to do this?
Well, I think there is something slowly slipping away from us as a culture that's worth holding on to, and I feel that from roughly ages 0 to 16, I was living about as colorblind a life as one could. I effortlessly had white friends, black friends, Hispanic friends, and Asian friends. I didn't think of race as anything more than something to occasionally make a joke about. And when, on the rare instances where I did encounter racism, I felt something closer to pity than anger for the racist, the small-minded bigot. It was obvious to me and everyone I knew why racism was evil. I grew up feeling goosebumps watching Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, as many people do. But around the time I was 16, which would be 2012, I started to get a download of an entirely different kind of anti-racist ideology that explicitly rejected aspirational colorblindness, which told me that by definition as a black person I was a victim of white supremacy, which encouraged me to focus on any way, no matter how minuscule, in which I had been made a victim of white supremacy. And it seemed to me that this was not something that was encouraging a closer collaboration and a closer intimacy between people of different races, but was in fact creating neuroticism and paranoia around people of different races. Now there's an expectation, as I'm talking to this person, is this a person who's gonna assume that I'm worried about microaggressions all the time and therefore keep their guard up? Or in the reverse, is this a person who is, highly self-conscious of quote-unquote white privilege? And now it just it creates a space of nerves and anxiety around race and dishonesty that I found was not in any way, shape, or form fighting racism, but was making people racially neurotic.